Hey, this applies to 99% of the world. I mean, 99% of the nation, not 98.9. I mean, 99.
Just like that paternity test you took.
Okay, and if you're the 1%, this don't apply to you. But for the rest of y'all, 99%, man, tap in. Boost Mobile coverage nationwide. You apply for this, it's great. Tap in with Boost Mobile.
If you switch over to Boost Mobile right now, you can get an iPhone 15 with crazy camera work.
That is a 48 megapixel camera for $99.99.
That's right, $99.99.
On a 5G network. It's nationwide.
And I'm 99% sure that Boost Mobile just gave us a crazy deal with this promo.
Nah, this is crazy.
You are the father.
It does require credit qualification, ID verification, and an activation on a $60 plan. Taxes are extra, and 5G speeds may not be available in all areas.
But they said it was nationwide.
Just not in your hood. Your neighbor good, though. It's Club 520 again, back at it with Chom. I want to ask y'all a question. When did you realize that your day-to-day spending activity could affect your financial stability, long-term goals, all the above? But listen, tap in with Chom, man. Now with Chom, you could be smarter about some of the decisions you make and help build your financial future. But gentlemen, I want to ask y'all, you know what I'm saying, day-to-day spending, how did y'all realize it was going to take you to the next level in life?
Oh, man, I had to tighten up on my spending when I try to get my own place.
Yeah.
Had to make sure my credit was intact and everything, man. So, yeah, when I stepped out of my mom's house, I had to realize that I had to start taking life a little bit more serious financially.
Facts. First time I tried to buy a car, I had no credit, and I was trying to go in there, and, you know, that first payment was crazy. So, get my credit right. With Chime, you could do that. With Chime, there's no credit checks, no annual fees, no interest, and no minimum deposit.
Lock in with Chime.com/Club520.
The dope thing about Chime is you can use it anywhere Visa cards are accepted, most definitely. And also, man, listen, you can build that credit history. Like we said, day-to-day purchases that goes towards your future. Tap in with Chime.com/Club520.
Chime has smarter ways to help build your credit score and help you maintain your credit score in a less stressful way. They got tools designed and a whole system in play to help people like me who struggled when they first bought their first car that didn't have a credit in play. So,
yeah, and most definitely for people like me, you know what I'm saying, trying to take my credit to the next level, it can be overwhelming, but Chime makes things really simple, man. So tap in, Chime.com/Club520. Make sure you use that Chime card. Make everyday purchases count with Chime's Credit Builder Visa Credit Card. The Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank, and a Chime checking account required to apply. Money added to Credit Builder will be held in your secure deposit account as collateral, and is your Credit Builder cards available to spend them out. This is the money that you can use to pay off your monthly charges. Out of network ATM withdrawal and OTC advance fees may apply. Later payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
subscribe to our YouTube, Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
All right, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast, live on location at SummerSlam. So it's only right we got a champ with us. We're going to introduce him last. I'm your host. My name is DJ Wells. To my far left, we got my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Prairies. How you what, Nasty?
Chilling, Nasty. Let's get to it, baby.
And listen, Norman, he had a uniform, you know what I'm saying? He's stunned in the new J's. Norman, he wear the black forces with the white laces, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's some of the craziest shoes you've ever wrestled in? You know, so you got the off-whites on, the Prestos Classics.
Come on now. These are actually brand new. I picked these up during Fanatics Fest.
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
went over to what was it? Man, some shoe store. I forgot what it was.
Fanatics Fest.
Flight Club.
Yeah, Flight
Shout out
Club.
to Flight Club. Tap
Shout out
in.
Flight Club. Yeah. They hooked it up, but I think the craziest pair I've ever wrestled in is like the sock Balenciagas.
Oh, yeah, I seen you.
That
with
was
those.
absolutely terrible. And it wasn't on purpose either. I left my boots at the hotel.
Had to sprain your ankle in them.
Yeah, I mean, I taped it, but either way, like, you could still, like, feel it.
Yeah,
and,
bro.
And the funniest part about it is they made a Topps card of me doing, like, a springboard, and it's, like, the most crooked springboard, like, that's ever been on a Topps card because it's just I have no balance.
Edgar said, you a hell of an athlete because
Good
they
fight,
have
man.
no stability. Them
At
are
all.
legitimately
Nothing.
socks, for sure.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
fact.
For sure. My right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young Teague, how you what?
Chilling, bro. It's an honor right here. We got a champ in the building. Y'all know I'm a wrestling fanatic. So to have him here, I done seen his story since a kid.
Yeah.
To see where he is now is pretty dope. So I'm happy to have him on the show. I'm about
Most
to introduce him.
Shout out to Chom, man. Guys here at SummerSlam. Like we said, it's only right we got the champ with us, man. We'll be waiting for this episode. Dominik Mysterio in the building. Big dog. Appreciate you sliding on us, man.
Oh, man, thank you guys for having me.
I see. Intercontinental champ. You know the vibes?
Yeah,
Legendary
on the
last
20-year anniversary, too?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Nah, it's hard, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
I grew up watching your pops, man.
Come on.
Legend, bro. I was excited. Where was that? Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
And I seen my boy come out. I was geeked.
Well, which one?
The last
this
one.
past-
Last one?
Yeah.
It was in our hometown. They took me
Oh,
to a
in
wrestling match.
Indy?
Yeah, bro. Pops came out. It erupted in there.
Yeah,
for sure.
he's trash, but but
He's
it's,
still athletic though, bro.
I mean, for
real.
he's pushing 50. He's like
Yeah.
51 now, but I don't know.
Man, it's funny because he's new to the wrestling world. Obviously, he's aware of it, but like for him to be locked in with OG like that made it hilarious.
I
That's
swear,
what made that
when
moment.
Yo
special.
Pops came out, bro, I stood up, bro.
He said, "I know."
I don't do that fanboy shit. When Pops came out, Jeff like, "Yo, Rey Mysterio, that's my guy."
It's
The
it's
mask
like
and everything.
it's like seeing a real life leprechaun.
Nah,
You know, you get excited because you don't see him often. So,
yeah,
oh,
bro,
See,
for real.
he
That
don't
was
know
big
it.
for me.
I'll
You got-
inform him. I'll tell him. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Listen, man, Teague, lifelong wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Man, for sure. Tapped in with us. You spoke very highly of him very early.
Nah, I said he was gonna be a star. I mean, when he first came into the wrestling business, obviously I seen him when he had with Eddie Guerrero, R.I.P. a legend. His pops had a beef, and they were fighting over who was the father, the custody match against him. And I seen him, and it was just like, dang.
Custody.
Yeah,
you know about this?
No, I'm here to learn, bro. They was
So-
fighting over who your dad was.
So I'll give you a quick breakdown. So
Okay.
basically, you're aware that my dad alleged is a Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
So in 2005, Eddie Guerrero came out and said that back in the day he wrote a book that he was going through some troubles back in the day. He had a kid that he couldn't take care of, and that kid was me.
Wow.
So he came out and started this whole custody battle over me, saying that he is now in the right place and he wanted me back. So they fought for my custody in SummerSlam in 2005.
legendary storytelling.
Like-
Oh, boy, you grew up fucked up.
Yeah. It's
That's
called.
hard, though.
I did another podcast. I believe it was with Logan, and they called it childhood trauma.
For sure. That's at the top of the list.
Nah,
That's crazy, though.
Now
That's
listen,
crazy.
Maury is one thing. Amanda said, wrestle it out.
Yeah. And I was sitting so the whole story, I was sitting ringside, and I had a social worker with me. So like I couldn't go home. There was like a social worker there that was like taking care of me. So like, it was like a whole deal. Yeah.
No, that's hard. How old were you?
Then
Yeah.
I was 8 years old.
Oh, they started you in the trenches early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You jumped off the porch early.
So he's been on TV for.
Yeah.
That's hard, though, bro. That's a hard story.
Nah, legendary storyline for sure.
So now to see like the fans react to him, and like even like when you won the belt, we were there at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and how crazy everybody went. Like, what's that
Yeah.
feeling like, bro?
Honestly, it was pretty surreal because like I wasn't expecting that reaction.
Yeah.
You know, for me, you said you're new, right?
Yeah.
I got you. For the past 2 years, I've been getting booed like
Yeah.
relentlessly. Like I like doing this out in public. Like I'd get booed. Like people don't let me talk.
Mhm.
It's like a thing. So the fact that I was able to go out to WrestleMania and like my music hit and I was getting booed, and then as the match started going, I just kept hearing my name kept getting chanted,
Yeah.
and then it just kept going, the song, and then as soon as I won and the crowd went crazy, I was like, this is kind of nuts. And then I'm still out here getting booed.
Why, though? Why they booing you? Is this part of it? You the villain?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, because I turned on I turned on my dad, my deadbeat dad.
You out of pocket.
That's what I was saying. You don't know what's good.
Now,
Nah, it's clicking.
I got it.
Yeah.
respect. Okay, I'm with it now.
Yeah,
We
so
into him. We into him.
I claim to be the greatest Mysterio of all time. I'm third generation, so like my great uncle, and then my dad. So so I claim to be, and then my uncle has his son too. So he's out. So there's like 4 of us out there.
I mean, do you walk around the family gatherings with the belt on?
I mean, if you got it, flaunt it, right?
Yeah, as you should. As you should.
Respect.
I gotta ask. We asked what people did before the sport, but growing up in the sport, what was that like? You know what I'm saying? Growing up as a kid, being around a business, and now being a big part of it. Is there any differences, or like seeing it earlier, what it is, and the way it's evolved, and now you being a big part of it? Has it changed you at all? Or is it just kind of like made you ready for the moment?
I think it was more of like, it's kind of surreal because I do things now as an adult based off of what I saw as a kid and how certain things were being done. So like I picked that up as a kid and now I do it as an adult. So like, or even stuff that I saw like my dad didn't do. So like I'm doing it now. And then also like just growing up in it, knowing the business, knowing the ins and outs, like having more respect for it now, being in the industry, you know, for having respect for the grind, being, you know, on the road 360 days out of the year, you know, no days off. Damn. So like that definitely gave me a lot more respect for what we do now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't even imagine what you would have done. Was there anything else you wanted to do outside of wrestling, or you thought growing up you might have wanted to dabble into, or just knew like wrestling was gonna be it?
Nah, so honestly, I was never really good in school, as far as like grades go. But I played sports. I played soccer and football growing up. You know, I was Mexican, so of course I had a soccer ball on my left foot. But I went to JC and never really, you know, did anything. So I told Pops, I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot, see what happens. And then he told me before I even started training, he's like, when you get in there the first day, he goes, I'm gonna know if you're gonna be dog shit or not. He goes, I'm gonna let you know if you got it, and if you don't, he goes, first day I'm gonna let you go back to school. So here we are now.
Damn. He wasn't dog shit.
Yeah, greatest Mysterio of all time. Clock it.
If I can ask, what's that first day like for you? Because like you was like, all right, I'm jumping off the porch. What's that first moment where you got to really lock in?
Honestly, it's different for everybody because, like, you know, there's different training and, like, wrestling schools. So, like, me, for example, I was able to start training lucha style with, you know, my dad, Rey Mysterio, and my godfather, Conan. But I remember specifically, like, a lot of people run the ropes, maybe learn how to bump. I rolled, like, just lucha rolls straight for 2 hours, nonstop, to where like I'd get dizzy, want to throw up, and then it'd be like, no, just keep rolling, and all around the ring just for hours and hours. I'm pretty sure I didn't learn how to like bump until like maybe a couple months in.
Wow, damn.
So yeah, everyone's different. Because then after that, I lived in Tampa, Florida for 6 months, trained with Jay Lethal. Came home for a month, and then out to Calgary in Canada, trained with Lance Storm for another 3 months.
Lance Storm.
So I just did a bunch of like different little training camps to try to get a little bit of everything, and then sure enough, when the opportunity presented itself, I jumped on it.
Damn, your godfather is Conan?
I have 6 lucha godfathers.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, all old school like WCW wrestlers. So you might know them, you might not, but Juventud Guerrera.
Hell yeah.
Psychosis.
Yeah.
Damien, he wrestled in WCW in the LWO, Damien 666. Who else we got? Super Calo.
I don't know that one.
He used to come out in WCW with like glasses, silver mask, and like a hat. Never fell off. And then Villano. He was another luchador.
Yeah.
I might be missing one.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to like Psychosis. I ain't gonna
lie.
Juventud
Guerrero, that was my dog.
Yeah.
Versus NWO,
yeah,
baby.
Juventud Guerrero was
I
nice.
got Psychosis tatted on right here.
Yeah, I swear.
I swear I'm not giving y'all the finger. I'm just showing you.
Yeah. I used to like Psychosis.
What did all the rolling around help you do, though? What was all that for?
It's different because it's like lucha style is very, you know, when you take certain moves, you got to roll, getting out of the ring, or just, you know, it's part of the basics that you got to learn. You know, in like American style, it would be running the ropes, probably getting it first. Lucha style, you got to learn your roles.
Okay, that's cool. What's the hardest part about this wrestling shit?
Probably living through the pain. Because no matter what, you're always going to have aches and pains and the traveling and stuff. And it's like people don't really realize like the kind of toll that actually takes on your body. Like your back calluses up because the ropes are so hard. And like the first day you run the ropes, like your back is completely bruised. So like your body's got to get used to that. Taking the bumps and going through all this other shit and then having to do it again the next day. Yeah. So it's like just constantly having to do it no matter if like you're hurting, you gotta. If you're not,
don't have no recovery routine or nothing for it.
I mean, I probably should be better as far as like getting home and like doing the ice baths and then getting massages and stuff like that. But I'll just sit in my game room and just play Call of Duty.
You on COD?
Come on now.
Okay, yeah, I'm trash at COD. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not great, but every now and then I get a little sweaty in there.
Yeah, I'm trash.
You streaming?
No, not yet.
You
Okay.
got to, bro.
Yeah, we got to tap in. We
got
gotta have
to.
the champ on the
You,
stream.
he'll be legendary
What?
on
Got
the
to,
stream.
There,
bro.
I'm down. I got a wall of controllers because you know I get a little Mexican angry
You
sometimes.
be breaking control. Crash out like him.
Yeah.
Crash out.
Nah, your streaming room will be a vibe then, for
Yeah.
sure.
Hey,
It's
tap
getting
in.
there.
For real.
Facts.
Most definitely. Listen, man. Favorite part of the show, moments with Chime. Want to ask, you know what I'm saying? You go through the ropes, you become your own man, become your own name in this business. You start getting them checks like you the man in this business. What's that first crazy purchase, man? Not nothing responsible, not the house, not no family, which you was like, nah, it's time.
Man, I think my first big purchase was like probably my car, or I went a little crazy at the LV store.
Okay.
Boy went to the LBs.
I went a little crazy at the LV
What car did
store.
we get, though? You brushed over that real quick to the LV store.
I got myself a Range Rover.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
but
like those.
but I started doing a little like, man, it's not a good habit to have, but every WrestleMania that I'm on, I get myself a new watch.
Nothing wrong. I see the watch right there.
Yeah.
Rolling.
So
Yeah.
this was WrestleMania 40.
I fuck with that.
See the sound? That's that making it milestone right here, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chime in, you know.
You know the vibes?
You don't got
Yeah,
that watch.
that's dope.
You
That's
don't-
dope.
See, Freaky Mike, our producer, that's what he be on, you know what I'm saying? Every time we go platinum, he get a new watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got an Apple Watch.
He being modest right now.
Okay.
Are you a watch?
Did you say Freaky Mike?
Yeah, it's Freaky Mike.
Yeah, that's my artist.
That's okay.
Ask him what his finisher is.
Was it, I don't know if I want to know.
Whatever Rakishi did.
That stink face. That sounds like some Freaky Mike stuff. I don't know you very well, but
Yeah.
That's his artist.
You a watch boy though? Like,
yeah, I started getting into myself a nice little collection. I used to steal my dad's watches before I got my own.
damn, you been the op in the house.
You know, I would steal his watches and go out, and I used to steal his cars too as a kid and just drive out and about. So I've always taken Pops' stuff.
And Pop's right. I know he had that shit too.
Yeah, he had some good stuff. I would walk around and they'd be like, "How'd you get that?" Be like, I worked hard. Worked hard sneaking in, making sure he didn't hear me in the middle of the night.
Nah, that's okay.
And especially the top of it's funny because we talk to all the wrestlers. They talk about the time commitment. No time to really recover, but as much as I got to get to different places. Pop's on the road. So he probably didn't even know. He probably hit the block in the whip. He been gone for 2 weeks. Ain't noticed.
100%. He it's funny. He used to have an Audi R8. I put all the miles in it because he was gone. And I told my mom, I'd be like, "Hey, I'm going to school," and then she didn't know which car. I'd just grab the Audi and bounce.
Boy,
And
you
by the
living
time,
a
by
life.
the time,
Audi R8.
and I didn't have a license either. So by the time my mom would call me, I'm like already down the freeway. I'm like, "Sorry, I got to get to school."
For sure. Self-taught.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You was starting to pull up in the R8, yeah, but
Yeah.
No license though.
No, yeah, it
just
was
vibes.
honestly, looking back at it, it wasn't the smartest of
And I
decisions.
know you was pressing that pedal.
For sure.
Yeah.
Had to.
Yeah.
All right, gotta
Yeah.
press that pedal.
Damn.
I have a heavy left foot.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm a wrestling fan. These guys, he's into wrestling. He's getting new to it. You finally cleared to wrestle, man. You've been banged up for a while, man. You finally get cleared. Now you got a chance to go against AJ Styles. SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. How you feeling about it?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. It's my 20-year anniversary, so I feel like SummerSlam is like a big pay-per-view for the Mysterio family, being that I debuted as a kid in SummerSlam, and then as a wrestler I debuted at a SummerSlam, and then when my dad had his first PLE with the company, it was at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So like, this is a special event for us, especially coming back now 20 years later, and as a champion too. It's like no one's fighting for my custody. We're fighting for this.
Yeah.
And I'm walking in and out as a champ. So
Yeah.
like I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Nah, that's dope, man.
I'm looking forward to the entrance.
Yeah.
You go Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday, I'm Sunday.
Okay.
You going Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be there, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
I
for
hope you get on your
Do
feet.
that shit.
Are
Do
you-
that one move, my boy.
That one move.
I'm gonna look for you. Make sure you're on your feet like you did for
Thorough.
Pops. Better stand up.
The real Mysterio.
Yeah, now he's getting it. Yeah.
The funny thing about it is, we don't know for the third round. We have not confirmed.
Yeah, we don't know where we're sitting, but we will.
Well, we can hold you down.
My boy Jamie said we on the floor.
I'll figure it
man.
out. We're gonna make it work.
Nah, for sure.
Listen, you've been a part of a lot of matches, a lot of things going on. What's a crazy moment or a wild, memorable moment that people may not know? I know we got the Netflix documentary out. Let's get a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, but what's a crazy match or a moment that people may not be too privy to, but you tapped in with?
So there's actually it's a good moment for me, not so good of a moment for the other person. It was, I want to say Backlash or when Finn and Damian won the tag team titles against Sammy and Kevin, and they had that big street fight. When I first came out, I came from like the side, not the main entrance. The camera guy and the cord came up, so like it was almost like waist level as I was running through, so I had to jump over it, almost like hurdling it, and you couldn't really see it, so they had to slow-mo it, and the guys in the camera crew and like in the truck were like, Dom just hurdled this fucking cord, and that kind of threw me off. So the bad part was when I came in, I hit Kevin Owens with the edge of my elbow, and I just sliced him like it was like a perfect slice where I like barely nicked him, and it got him completely, and he came out and he was just dripping blood. So I think that's like one of those moments where people don't really know that like there was like a cord in the way. So like, I mean, I was still gonna hit him, but like just
It wasn't supposed to be like that.
It was supposed to be like that.
Wow.
So what's that conversation like? I know it's about like paying receipts. So what's that conversation after the match? It's just like, it's part of business, or I'm gonna get you back.
It was more of like here's a water bottle and a towel. My bad. Like I obviously I didn't mean to hit him with my elbow, but like I don't know. I wrestled him a couple times and I came out unscathed, so I think we're good. I want to say we're good.
Facts.
Yeah, you heard something about the pay receipts part. People
Yeah.
getting back in blood.
Yeah, I've been told my frog splash is a little heavy, so I know I've gotten a few receipts after that.
How many injuries have you had in this?
Oh
man?
yeah.
Not many, thank goodness. But my more serious ones. Like I my ribs a couple weeks ago, I dislocated my 2 lower ribs, and they were digging into my cartilage. So that was why I was actually like hurt. Everyone thought I was faking it, but I was actually hurt. And then my first match as a bad guy, I wrestled Edge, and I did a frog splash, and I cracked my rib, and it punctured a lung. And then I finished the match, and then I just remember not being able to catch my breath. And I told the doctor, I was like, no, I'm good. Went back to the locker room. 10 minutes later, I was like, I still can't breathe. I was like, this ain't right. Yeah. Sure enough, went to the hospital, and they're like, yeah, you got a pneumothorax. You can't fly home. I was like, oh, sick.
Damn.
And what's crazy about that is like, all right, man, you got about 2 weeks. Use your pay-per-view, bro.
Yeah, literally. They're like, all right, back to it. As long as he's good to go. Can you breathe? He's good.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. That's the toughest sport in the world, bro.
Yeah, I really do think so.
Yeah, people feel ways about it, but they're crazy. I'm like, which I have to endure, especially traveling schedule, which I put your body through, and the way I perform, bro. It's unmatched, bro.
You gotta really love it. Like, there's no way.
Because I used to disrespect wrestling. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn, like that?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I went to I was about your age, about 8, and I went to a wrestling match, and I seen a motherfucker swing, and they missed, and he fell down.
Do you remember who that wrestler was?
That was my child trauma. I don't even remember. Fuck him.
He probably. I was gonna say he probably wasn't very good at his job.
But ever since then, because when I first started really kicking with him, he's a big wrestler. I'm like, bro, it's so lame that you like just so entertained by this shit. But then we went in our hometown, and I had a blast.
Brought you back
for real, and we sat in there for about 4 or 5 hours, maybe.
It didn't even realize.
Didn't even realize.
His first event in wrestling was Royal Rumble. So he was
okay,
just like,
so
I got spoiled.
That's a good one to go to, though.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm entertained now. I'm tapped in.
He's back.
I'm back.
I'm back. All right. We got to get you right now. None of this Rey Mysterio bullshit no more.
Not too much on pops.
Gotta respect the legend for sure.
You like being a heel?
I love it.
Yeah.
I just think it gives me more freedom to be able to say and do what I want, and it's more of a chance to ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Yeah.
Nah, that's hard.
And you can tell by the response from the fans, they rocking with it too.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't changed anything, you know. Like, and I'm a dick to them when I see them too. So like, you know, and it's like they get a kick out of it. So like for me, I'm just doing my job, and I'm having fun doing it.
Most definitely. Listen, man, we can't wait to tap in this weekend, man. We're going to come support the champ. You know the vibes, man. Shout out to Chom for sending us out here for SummerSlam. Listen to good people at Boost Mobile, $99.99. If you that 1% that don't apply to you, spin a block. They might rock with you. You familiar with Boost Mobile, man?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, tap in. My boy, he need a deal. You know the vibes for sure. Before we get out of here, be here and tell the people they can grab some merch at, man.
Shopclub520.com, baby. We got to get you some merch, too, bro.
Oh, yeah. We got to get you some merch.
Let me know. I'm in.
You know the vibes, man. Shout out to the champ. We'll be back next time. Club 520.
Yeah.